Take it personal, cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Hey, barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. And I appreciate everybody for support this week, man. We had a hell of a week this week, man. We've had a great year, shall we say. Thursday to Sunday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We go live in the barbershop. I don't know what time we go in, but I know what time we starting. And I'm excited. So 9 p.m. tomorrow, 9 p.m. Sunday to Thursday. Next week, we got some great guests, man. We got Albert Hainsworth coming in the building, man. The heavyweight Chris Bird. And we got Demetrius Muhammad from the Nation of Islam coming in. So we got a real eclectic week next week. And yeah, man, we ain't doing nothing but doing BIG things, man. And let's jump into this, man. This is just a classic case of, in the words of Champ Side, you big dummy. I don't understand why people expect people to change. I don't even know why the fans are mad. I don't even know why boxing public is mad. Like it's like me. I'm not changing. I can get better, but the core of me remains the same. You know, like at this point, come on, man. We got to keep it real with one another, man. At this point, we know what type of businessman Bob Arum is. If you don't believe me, ask Mikey Garcia. If you don't believe me, ask Floyd. Ask Oscar. Ask Andy Ruiz, man. All right. But niggas swear he different. Teofimo Lopez, you are an employee. All right. Simply put, you're an employee. And guess what? Every time you fight, your contract gets extended because you had a title defense. You better read the fine print in your contract. I don't know, but I've seen boxing contracts. Every time they get you a fight and you defend that title, it has an automatic restructure of the deal. Be careful. You may be tied in for a long time, man. And he was sporting around here, wanting $10 million, $5 million, all that stuff, man. And you know, it is what it is, man. And Teofimo, you're an employee. Everybody's talking loud. The whole 135-pound division is talking loud, and nobody can make fights. Everybody's loud. Everybody's loud, and y'all promoting that shit. Promoting loudness. Who's the loudest? Who has the best narrative today? You know what I'm saying? God damn, man. I give up on a 135-pound division, man. When the contracts are signed, sealed, and delivered, you know what I mean? That's when I'll believe it. But until then, everybody capping. You know what I mean? No one can make a fight. Bob Arum ain't giving no money. Ryan Garcia lying. And you know, Tank said he's coming back in June. Devin says he's coming back in April. And there, 4 of them are fighting each other. Now, I could spend an hour talking about the narratives, you know. What's the narratives at the 135-pound division? Everybody's ducking Devin. Tank won't fight big competition. Ryan Garcia, if you are what you say you are, a superstar. And Teofimo act like he ain't never won the prom. I had to or dated the prettiest girl in the school, man. Where Teofimo Lopez Sr. at, man? Where he at? He quiet now. He quiet, man. He quiet. I was gonna call Bob today, man. I just wanted a day off. You know, I mean, spend time with my family, man. Had to go check my traps a little bit. I ain't did that in a minute. You know what I mean? Check on the properties and stuff. So but yeah, man, everybody quiet, man. 135-pound division has so much potential, but now we realize that they don't want to fight each other. And two, the promoters don't want to risk their potential golden goose. Come on, let's be real. There's no reason Devin and Ryan should not be fighting. The zone hands out the money. The money supersedes Oscar De La Hoya, right? Teofimo and Tank, that's never gonna happen. I don't know why people even thought that, even considered that. That ain't considered that shit, man. But the business of boxing is winning because the fans won't form Voltron, and the fans love the narratives. Ha ha! Y'all niggas laughing. Look, here's the catch, and here's what I had to learn too, because I fell prey to this as well, and I always got to use that as a disclaimer, so y'all motherfuckers feel like, oh well, it's okay, because niggas hate when they being held accountable, right? Niggas fall in love with the narrative of you ducking. I'd rather say you won or you lost. Push these fans, push these suckers into the ring. If you think a fighter is ducking, every time they go live, quack, 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 put an Aflac commercial in their motherfucking, put an Aflac symbol. You know what I mean? Like, for real, man. Like, don't let these son of a guns get away. Don't let them get away. When Bob Arum come to the barbershop, hold him accountable for his lack of funds or not giving out his funds. You know what I mean? Like, it's a time where the beautiful thing and the gift and the curse of boxing is that it's the wild wild west. There's no rules. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. So at the end of the day, we're not gonna get the fights we want. Top Rank is not gonna put up any extra money for fights. PBC don't have enough dates for their opponents. Everybody's fighting once a year on PBC. Oscar De La Hoya don't have a big enough stable. Who else we have? Who's left? Oh, and Eddie Hearn is just a domestic. Is literally just a domestic promoter, man. He's not even he's not even a worldwide. He got fighters, but that ain't nothing to mention. So but we love falling in for the narratives, man. We got to push these guys into the ring. I mean, I think we as a fan base have to be more diligent at saying fight them instead of falling into the narratives. Oh, he ain't got no money. He don't want to fight. He got to take a COVID test. What else? What else, man? He's not in my weight class. We don't have the same promoter. We're not on the same network. I'm just tired of it, man. What I mean? I got tired of that shit. What I mean? Like I said, I fell victim to that shit too, choosing the side and shit. And I just want to see the fights, man. I just want to wake up one day on a Saturday morning, and it takes it feels like it takes 4 days to get to 8 p.m. when these guys walk in the ring. You remember them days when you got the big fight and you man, you clamoring around. You don't know what to do Saturday. You go work out. You only worked out for an hour. You do some yard work. You go watch your son or daughter go play soccer, baseball, basketball, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? You go call your boys. You go play spades. Hey, you coming over? You go put in the order for the pizza, the hot wings, and it's just 1 p.m. You got 7 more hours until the biggest fight of the year, man. When are we going to have that feeling back again as fight fans, man? When are we going to be excited about a prospect that's fighting 4 times a year? When? When? When are we gonna get a prospect can't even fight 4 times a year now? This shit is just bad, man. This shit is just bad. 154 on the PBC side has been loaded for years, man. Loaded for years. 126. I just want to checks and balances for y'all ignorant niggas. I mean, niggas don't like hearing the truth. They want to hear their narrative. So I got to give a Bob Arum analogy with Al Heyman analogy. Okay, how about when Bob Arum was at 126 and he had those guys at 126? They never fought Shakur Stevenson and the new Latino brother and Oscar Valdez. At some point, they could have fought. How's that? Does that make y'all feel a little better? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, I want the great fighters in the ring. I want David Benavidez versus Charlo. I want Shakur Stevenson. See, I got to give that check and balances narrative because y'all can't handle the truth. I want to see Shakur Stevenson versus Carl Frampton. What else? Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. I want to see unification at 122. 135. I really don't care about. I'm being honest. 135, man. Y'all the biggest disappointment. Biggest disappointment. I'm 135-pound division. I'm just disappointed, man. I'm just disappointed. I'm not excited about y'all. Like I honestly don't believe y'all. I sit there and I'll be like, I don't believe y'all. I don't care. Nah. Don't. Because check this out. So let's say hypothetically speaking, fighter A at 135 is telling 100% truth. There's 100% chance that fighter B is capping. Whoever you choose. See, I don't want to say a name because but just who cares who's your favorite fighter at 135? He's not going to get in the ring with the other guy because they don't want to fight. So, anyways, man. Until 135 has a schedule, I'll get excited. And until then, it's just cap. Teofimo Lopez is an employee, and he needs to be reminded that at a young age. Teofimo, when and if you can get out of his contract, you better bet on yourself. You know what I mean? Bet on yourself. You're getting 1.25 as the unified champion. You're not. And I'm gonna do a video on this too. If a nigga tells me, I'll say that for I'll save that for another day. But I'll say this, Teofimo, you're an employee, man. You're an employee, man. And where's your dad at, man? Where's Teofimo Senior at, man? All that talking, man. All that talking and ain't got no power. The boxing of business tells you what to do. You ain't got no power. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call Bob and holler at him right now. You know why? Because I can. Because I can, man. Anyways, man, the boxing is at a stalemate. We're gonna get some decent fights by accident. We're gonna get some good cards. Like I think next Saturday is a good card. I think PBC is putting on a good card. And I think I don't know what the card is on the Top Rank side, but I know they have a good main event according to Tone Brown. Shout out to Tone Brown. Burchelt versus Valdez. I really haven't seen Burchelt, but I've seen Valdez come up. And we got Otto Weiland versus Dominic Brazil. And I'm interested in Ryan Martin versus Robert Easter. And I'm interested in Adrian Broner's ring entrance. Adrian Broner's gonna win that fight, and hopefully we get something special down the line with um the other 140 guy from Louisiana. I forgot his name. But anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. You guys have a splendid weekend, and see you soon. Peace.